Good evening. Breaking news tonight. 2 people in custody after a student is shot and killed inside Bellaire High School this afternoon.
And some parents are furious about how little information they're getting from the district and police.
We have team coverage for you tonight, starting with Brett Buffington. He's at Bellaire PD tonight. Brett, what can you tell us about the victim and the suspects?
Well, we'll start by telling you that Bellaire police are leading the investigation into this afternoon shooting to high school less than a mile from this police station, where inside tonight they are questioning that teenage suspect now arrested, accused of shooting and killing his classmate. So far, what police have said, well, that's not very much. They haven't said how this shooting happened or why. The 16-year-old who lost his life was shot in the chest, according to sources. He left the school with rescuers doing CPR, but he died at Bentop Hospital. Earlier, the HISD superintendent did talk to reporters, but she didn't say much, and she didn't allow us to ask any questions.
Our hearts go out to that student's family, his friends, his classmates, and the staff here at Bellaire High School. It is a tragic loss to our school community and our city.
The teenager that police have arrested tonight was found just a little more than a mile from the campus, behind a grocery store, hiding near a dumpster. Police haven't said what he will be charged with, but police did tell us they also arrested a second person, but they didn't say how that person is connected. Meanwhile, HISD has changed its mind about holding classes on the Bellaire High School campus tomorrow. Students, your day has been canceled for tomorrow. Teachers will be back at the school, but Lynn, Mia, this shooting, it happened at the end of the day, right as students were leaving.
Tragic and unsettling all at the same time. Thanks so much, Brett. Now let's turn to Larry Seward, who got an earful from some very angry parents tonight. Larry?
Mia, several of them waited right here outside the doors to this school, hoping to hear how HISD is going to better protect students, but went home hurt. Outside Bellaire High School, there were tears.
I felt shook, and then I felt mad.
Students, parents, stunned over the teen shot to death in class.
That's not supposed to happen. We're not supposed to bury our kids. We're not supposed to do that.
And campus safety questions.
I need to know that they're going to be safe tomorrow.
HISD administrators left unanswered.
Nothing? And the fact that they're just like, oh, come back to school tomorrow, it's going to be fine. This is not acceptable.
Before final period, some students heard gunfire.
He's in shock.
Bobby says her son was in a hallway, steps away.
He immediately walked up to the scene and immediately knew that these are my friends, and I don't think he really understood what he was seeing at first until reality kicked in.
Kaylee Barrientos was on her way to ROTC when told something happened between 2 members of her group, 2 kids she calls friends, and that everyone needed to go outside.
I felt like just busting out of tears because of who did it and who died.
While police searched for the shooter, neighbors showed us texts from City Hall urging people to stay in their homes until authorities had more information. Hours later, Superintendent Grenita Lathan shared sympathy for the victim, his family, friends, and promised extra officers at school Wednesday. But Janasu Wagstaff, whose 3 children go here, told us her oldest is terrified because it's hardly the first time someone's had a gun in class and wonders how safe she'll be.
I don't know what to do to help her. I don't know what to do I don't know what to say to her. You know, especially when I can't even get, her principal to answer our questions.
HISD Superintendent Dr. Grenita Lathan dodged questions from reporters and parents too. She did say that crisis and grief counselors will be here on campus as long as students and staff need them. There will be no school tomorrow, though. Back to you.
All right, Larry, thank you. Students dealing with things definitely not on the curriculum. We'll stay on top of the story, bring you any new developments as they come in, on air, online, and on our mobile app.